Hey yo, what's up, my beloved hashtag champions fam? It's the bad guy of WWE champion Zeke 4-0 back with a brand new video. Now, we got a brand new Showdown scrimmage starting off this Winter of Wonder MLC, and surprisingly, we don't have a release of a new Mega Superstar. Now, granted, last MLC, we had a total of 11 champions released in 1 month. That is historical when it pertains to how they usually roll out characters. So I can't knock it. And with this being a new format with the 2 months, I am actually wondering if they're going to release Mega Superstars every single week or they're going to release them every other week. One way you can look at that as a blessing. People get a little break to save up their money, especially around the holidays. It's Christmas coming up after all. But on the other side, they could just go full gear once more and be like, oh yeah, 2 months, we're not going to skip a beat. You're going to catch a break here. But following next week, though, every single weekend, boom, 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 mega superstar, mega superstar. And with how Ezekiel's looking, who knows? The ladies and gents of Nerds Lab, they could probably figure out a way to optimize them and maximize them. I know that Gear Sana showed some quality content on how you can handle things on the whale side of things. Merrick's is always a great guy when it comes to figuring out ways, and even the broski Sir Zorro has found ways to breathe life into chase champions that seemed a little meh, a little and then boom, game changing. Even the boy Benny figured out a way to optimize Ken Shamrock. So if there's a will, there's a way. I'm still going to skip on Ezekiel, but that doesn't mean I'm going to miss out on this content. Inevitably, there's going to be some hit and misses when it comes to this best of 2022 because there's going to be some champions that you have and there's going to be some champions that you don't. But always, always, never fret about what you don't have. Be grateful for what you do have because there's still a chance and an opportunity for you to capitalize. And that's what I want everyone to do at the end of the day. I'm always going to have my honest constructive criticism and critiques about not only the community of champions, but Scopely and WWE champions. But I'm also always going to do my best to look at the bright side of things because it could always be worse. And there's going to be certain things in this contest that are going to make it easier for you. Now, granted, if you're spending, you're going to get a little leeway. You're going to get a little help when it comes to spending because by spending on the loot, it's going to get you a little bit further. But there's also the benefit of certain things when it comes to gaining points this time around. We got winning with any modern era, Rhea Ripley, that's my brutality. That's a free-to-play unit. Then, of course, we got someone like Bret Hart for Hall of Fame, Eric Bischoff, Undertaker Hall of Fame, Liv Morgan, Roman Reigns, the Chief of Beasts, Pyro Princess Alexa, and Cody Rhodes, American Nightmare. Now, granted, these are some pay-to-play, pay-to-win units. But on the other side, some people might have gotten lucky. You might have got a lot of shards dropped from the bags when they initially came around. You might have been able to grind out and get lucky and recruit them absolutely free because it is possible in the game. Just depends on how much time and consistency and persistence you put towards it, but it is highly doable, right? And I know that a lot of people went in on certain characters to unlock them. I know for sure when Undertaker dropped, I did everything I could to get as many shards as I could. And then a follow-up prize wall, I unlocked him. I know people love Liv Morgan, so then obviously they were going to let Liv live on their roster. And of course, people had to acknowledge the Chief of Beasts. I love his overall look. The things that they did with Acrobat Austin and Acrobat Roman blow my mind because there are two types of classes that I wouldn't expect those wrestlers to be in, but due to them being like animated, mutants and masters of the WWE universe and all that, it leaves that a door open for creativity to make characters that have already covered a lot of classes be introduced to a new class, but stay away with what you would traditionally think they would represent, but have fun with them too. So this is going to be really fun. There's going to be an opportunity at bags. You're going to have a chance to get bags and shards for your characters. Normally, just expect to get the shards. There are people who do pull cards out of these bags, but hey, a shot's a shot. We take those Evo tokens, shards for Ezekiel, solo points, keys, 6-star bronze tokens, coins and TP, resources, critical resources. So you're never going to steer wrong when you're going there. And they always tell you, I do have to give them props, additional rewards can be achieved by spinning the loot. So again, if you're doing this the free-to-play way, just be ready to commit the time to it. But if you're going to be doing the pay-to-play way, you know that you're going to end up having a shot at getting things worked out for the better. So do what you can, go as far as you can, respect your time, respect your sanity. I know that certain people hit the 6-star wall and get disheartened. It's cool. It's all right. If you got to use a couple coins to refresh and get some easier oppositions, cool. Ultimately, don't look for a handout anymore. There was a point in time where defenses were set low. I think people are past that. They could be doing that, and maybe it's just it's like a luck of the draw for certain players. Some people still can go through a whole showdown, not get attacked once, notoriety doesn't go down, instead it goes up. Others, they're getting hit after every single attack. Just do what you can and know yourself. If you get as far as you can and you can't get any further, you reach the plateau, you got your best characters, you don't have any 6 stars, don't beat yourself up. Still do everything you can to maintain where you are and then call it a day. Walk away, because you're not going to be walking away empty-handed. I don't want anyone walking away empty-handed here. But we got these bronze, silver, and gold medallions, depending on how many you collect for this prize wall. This prize wall is looking pretty good. But granted, again, depending on what packs are in the store, let alone the portal, and depending on if you're going to be spending or not, is going to dictate how far you're going to get with these packs. Also, depending on what faction you're in, may play a role in how far you get. But everybody should remember, teamwork makes the dream work. Everyone can win. Everyone can benefit. They have the faction contests here. And again, you're getting a chance to work on some free-to-play units. Honky Tonk Man, free mean guitar, solid legend and striker. I've loved running the Honky Tonk Man. I prefer running him over Alpha, but I get with the gem damage boost for Alpha, a lot of people still go for him. But still, fun, solid, free-to-play unit that we got, and the legend representative. Rhea Ripley, this is my brutality. You can double dip, because I think earlier and above, you can utilize her and do some runs in the showdown, male and female showdown, right? Males first, so you can benefit from having her on there. She's not only covering things as a unit herself, but she's also covering modern era, so it's going to make the grind quicker and easy for you. Damian Priest, Mutant, came right out alongside Seth Rollins, Mutant Messiah. 2 solid champions, okay? Then you have Bayley, the hugger. This is a card that has been handed out left and right. I even think she was even a part of like a while back, one of the daily login calendar rewards. So Bayley is someone that everyone has, and she doesn't have to go first. I believe it's going to be men first on this one. So you can have her sit in the back, another modern era unit, get some points. Bret Hart Hall of Fame, British Bulldog, Stephanie McMahon, Yokozuna, Seth Rollins, Chyna, Razor Ramon, all these characters. Either you're going to have them or you're not. But ultimately, have fun. Do what you got to do. You're getting points for working on these characters. You're going to get points from utilizing them in the showdown matches. Take advantage. And we're going to have different types of rewards too, coming from the faction contest. More solo points for the actual contest itself. You're going to have chance of those player choice bags. Who's to say that you don't get lucky and pull a card, or you might even pull the shards of a character that you were close to recruiting, and then boom, you got them on your squad. And you're going to have so much more working for you. You're going to have an opportunity at prize wall coins, more tokens, TP, and coins. Leaderboard rewards are always going to be there. We got a limited time tour. We got a challenge match where the contest superstar is going to be Cody Rhodes. And then we have a match of Mutant Mistletoe. We got Deck the Halls of Fame and St. Nick's Nightmare. So, obviously, you're going to have your free-to-play unit, Happy Corbin, getting the tour for bonus rewards and goodies. Then you're going to have one for the Hall of Fame units right here. Undertaker, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was actually a character that everyone had a good, solid chance of picking up absolutely free if you grinded out the contest and did everything. He was another good one that was out, and he's a solid unit with the drip plate. Same thing goes for Chyna, right? And my thing is too, I haven't heard anything, but Triple Black is also a moveset that can be utilized by Hall of Fame Undertaker. Somebody let me know about that, because that with the drip plate would be a cool idea. Who knows? Anything's possible. And of course, Hall of Fame. And you can tell with how the requirements are for these combos, it's going to be male and female tags aside from the challenge quest. I do feel with the introduction of challenge quest, I would like to request that Champions does come up with exhibition or practice mode in the game where you can set the rarity of star rarity and of your champions and your challengers so you can test out your units. I think that would be really good if you could pick characters that debut or on your roster and see their maximum potential in a practice setting. Obviously, when you go back to play the game the way it is, they're still, if you got a 3-star, it's still gonna be a 3-star. But see the maximum stats of those characters against oppositions and figuring out a way how to big brain it, figuring out how to beat the opposition, figuring out ways to utilize what you have. I think that would be really cool. And even it's another cool thing, like especially pertaining to Showdown, maybe having a friends list. I know Dokkan Battle and One Piece Treasure Cruise has it. The new game, Goddess of Victory Nikkei, they also utilize a friend list. And even Fate Grand Order also utilizes friend lists, and you can use servants or different characters to help out your teams. I think that would be cool. Like, let's say that you need a carry. Well, you can get a carry by your best. Like, I'm friends with Merrick's, right? Maybe Merrick's lets me end up utilizing his striker Mankind. Something like that, or maybe I know Gear San. I mean, who wouldn't want to be friends with Gear San, let alone Merrick's? And Gear San has a 6-star Cody, and I need Cody. Boom. I mean, there's things that obviously they would make it. I could see it easily being monetized, but it's also another way. Like, we're a community anyway. What would hurt from not only having friends within your faction, but having friends outside the faction? Because that's what we do. We chop it up. So that's something that I feel would be nice to see before the game closes its doors in the future. But again, we have premium bags, we have the choice bags, so you're getting a solid chance at 4-star bronze characters or the hundreds of their shards, and those hundreds could make a difference. 100 shards, I'd rather say 100 shards guaranteed. My only thing with the player's choice bags, they need to do away with the 15 to 100. If it's the holiday season, just guarantee it to be 100 for this one time. Let it be 100 shards guaranteed of whoever you pull and call it a day. You could be a few shards away from Powerhouse Kevin Owens, who you missed out on, who was a solid chase. You could be 100 shards off from Acro Dominic. Boom, you pull them, you got them, or even the mega superstars. I feel that would be a good look, but like anything in the game, things are subject to change. Reality's going to be reality, but there's a lot of solid rewards here. They got the shop, like I said, you got the different the medallions, and they show you how it works out. So this is from a test environment. Things are subject to change. You can use certain medallions to pick up certain characters. I believe it goes all the way up to 5-star gold. So you can use X amount of coins, like 2 golds, the medallions to pick up Alexa Bliss. It also looks like you can get Umaga or Cody Rhodes with 2. Then there's other ones. It looks like you can get Super Stacy or Roman Reigns or Chico Reza Ramon or Austin Theory or King Xavier. I think it ranges from different rarities, of course, in different amounts. Because as you can see, Umaga costs 2, but Razor Ramon costs 1. Then it moves down to gear. So, hey, this is one of those chances. Maybe you get lucky. Maybe you're able to score big and you're able to pick up one of these gears. I know that I don't have any gears for my Undertaker. So right out the gate, I'm going to try the best I can to get as high as I can to at least get one of the gears for him. Because it doesn't matter which one I get. It's just an aesthetic look. But inevitably, having one is better than none, right? And the same thing with Brett. Maybe you have Brett. And they even got this moment, this WrestleMania 38 Night 1 moment token coming out. So who knows what that's going to be for? We all know that a lot of people like investing in the feud moments, which ones you're able to get. Me personally, I've actually been enjoying the Hell in a Cell moment with Undertaker because it basically makes his sub like a turn 1 killer. That no one's getting past it, especially with double red MP. I've been loving it. I've been enjoying it. And it's fun because I see myself grinding out tours a lot. Your tours are always going to be a thing. So by preference, I invested in the one that's about the tours. But if I had all the required superstars for one of the few ones, you best believe I would invest in that too. And that's why I'm saving moment coins for when I'm able to get one that I can fully go all in. But it's looking really good with what they have. And like they said, it shows it right here. You can get 5-star gold versions of Cody Rhodes, King Woods, Theory, Bliss, Keebler, Roman Reigns, Umaga, Razor Ramon. Then you can get a 4-star silver, Liv Morgan, Snoop Dogg, Undertaker. So obviously the prices on the different medallions that are pulled are going to change over what you're able to get. And inevitably, you still have the medallions too. So they have literally purchases for everything. You can get shards of certain characters right here. You can get shards of certain people. Like, I'm close to Ronda Rousey. Maybe I'm able to get, maybe they hold enough shards because I didn't see her, seen her shown on here. Maybe I get enough so I can unlock her. So anything's possible, anything's doable. It's just making peace with what you're willing to run for and what you're willing to get. And again, at the end of the day, they have medallions that, so even if you don't get one of the gold or silver or bronze, you still get the regular medallions, right? So you can use those to get a 6-star token, get coins and TP and other resources. And of course, you're going to have the loot, and that loot is going to be stacked. Solid units. But with that being said, though, I think I think the best of 22 is going to be a rock solid event. I think it is. Also, if you're in champions, make sure that you're taking care of what you need to take care of so that you can go ahead and benefit and capitalize, because we got the Blitz also running. The Blitz is also live. So get as far as you can. You got an opportunity to go after certain tokens and getting certain resources that are beneficial to you. Make sure to take care of your victory tour while it was up, because it looks like it's about to be going away very shortly. But, and most important thing, have fun. That is what it's all about. Have fun. So we already know what's coming in a couple of hours. It's about to go down. It's about to go live. But let's see what happens. I wish everybody the best. Whether you're a big spender or a big saver, I want you to know that no matter what, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love to every single one of y'all. Let's chop it up down below. Are you ready for the showdown scrimmage? What characters do you have? What characters don't you have? What characters do you plan on investing in? And what's the next move for you? What is that new moment going to be? Are we going to get gameplay on about that moment? I honestly think that would be cool for content creators to showcase what the moments do. That would be cool. That's just me personally. And again, I feel the moments is an opportunity where not only you get the boosts and the perks, maybe we can get a storyline out of it, like Legends of WrestleMania. You reenact those type of moments. That would be cool. And throw a little twist in it. If you got the Hell in a Cell, right? I think it'd be cool, instead of you running Mr. Sacco, Foley, and Phenom Taker, what if it was Hall of Fame Undertaker versus Many Faces of Mankind? That things like that. There's different ways to play these things out, because we got the characters. There's a lot of characters with different variations that you can switch it up and make it different. And maybe with each one different type that you use gives you different bonuses and boosts. But that's just me. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and ultimately have a great weekend. Stay blessed. Know that I love you and I want nothing but the best for you. So until next time, let's just chop it up in the comments below. Peace!